I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog and to my YouTube channel at stampwithelaine.com. Today we're going to be using the Easter Bunny stamp set from the annual catalogue for 2023 to 2024. You'll find it on page 50 for the Easter Bunny photopolymer set, and there's a matching die on page 148 called the Easter Bunny Punch. The card we're making today also uses the online exclusive Irresistible Blooms dies and also the Old Olive and White Glimmer specialty papers, and this is the white one, but it also comes in Berry Burst and Old Olive. These are the Irresistible Bloom dies, which came on the scene online exclusive in March of 2023. So it's exactly a year old and it's still available. So this is the die we're using. It does coordinate with the stamp set, but I'm not using that today. The inks I'm using are Tuxedo Black Memento ink, and I'm also using stamping blends, Smoky Slate, Soft Sea Foam, Lemon Lolly and Petal Pink. I almost forgot, and the light blue stamping blend for the Easter egg. So this is the stamp set and this is the punch that coordinates with this bunny here. The card base has been cut at 5 3/4 by 8 1/4, and in metric that will be 14.5 by 21 centimeters and folded in half. The matte layer is actually cut out of the online exclusive Berry Burst Old Olive and White Glimmer specialty paper, and this measures 3 3/4 by 5 3/8, which is 9.5 by 13.7 centimeters. We want to die cut a circle out of this with the Irresistible Blooms dies. I've got it about just over a third of the way up. Make sure that the edge of the circle is equidistant between the two edges. Put it on the cutting platform. The sandwich is platform 1, the thin die adapter platform 2, your base plate from 3, the cardstock followed by the die, cutting edge face down, and lastly a second platform 3, and you're ready to run it through the machine. Here is your front matte layer die cut. Want to take out all the bits that are inside. Keep that piece because you can use it again for something else. Then for the inside matte layer, this is in basic white and that's been cut at 3 3/4 by 5 1/2, so that's 9.5 by 14 centimeters. I'm going to glue it inside of my card, leaving an even border all round. You also need some scraps of basic white to stamp your rabbit, eggs, floral elements and the butterfly. Bring in the Tuxedo Black Memento ink. I should have a cushion. I'll just use the one from the Stamparatus and stamp the rabbit on this. Ink up the sentiment and stamp that as well. Then I'll stamp the floral element inside the card here, and one here which I'll fussy cut. I'll also stamp the eggs and the butterfly, and these all have to be coloured with the stamping blends. So I'm going to use the Soft Sea Foam for the leaves on here, the Lemon Lolly for the flower centres, and Petal Pink for the flower itself. The same with the eggs and the butterfly. I'll just only use petal pink and the yellow for the butterfly. Also light balmy blue for the Easter egg. First I'm going to do the rabbit in smoky slate and petal pink. I'll speed this up. Now I've finished all the colouring, I can punch out my rabbit. Now first of all I want to explain about the sentiment. You can of course take the easy route and just cut it straight and put it on the bottom, but I didn't want to cover up the glimmer paper, so I took the time to fussy cut this. But it's purely optional. I'm going to cut my wording, and you angle the scissors at a 45-degree angle, move the paper and knot your scissors. Carry on fussy cutting off camera just to save time. Now I'm going to use the foam adhesive sheets. These are just squares of the same height as the dimensionals, but they haven't been cut into hexagonals. It comes in a pack of 6. So you cut the strips as narrow as you want. Pop them along here. And just a hint, I'm going to turn this on its back and put dimensionals on the back as well, so that you can't see it. How did I have that egg? I think I had it sandwich like that, going up. So I want another one there. Now the reason I'm doing it like this is because of this grid here. Now all this has been raised up, so it stands to reason that you want these to be raised up as well, and it's easier to do it this way than. So I've got my sentiment there. So what I'll do is I'll cut a strip to go across here. Fairly narrow. Hang on, better make sure that's straight. So it's this bit here. Like so. And I'm also going to cut out the mini dimensionals because it's too big to go over some of these little ones. To pop them up without them showing. It's best to do it before you put your mat down. Going to cut off his tail because he's too big. Now I've put all the dimensionals I want on the back already. Now I have to remove the backing tape. So take the rest of the backing tape off the pieces, bring back my card base, and before I glue this down I'm just going to put my rabbit. Actually, if I do it like this, then I know roughly where to put my rabbit. So I'll glue that rabbit on. Gauge it sort of about there. Then I can stick this on top. Make sure it's in the right place before I stick it on. And voila. Then I can attach that with glue dots, because I don't want to add any more extra height to the card, because that's already got one layer. And then stick that on top here, like so. Pop the butterfly on a mini dimensional. And voila, the card is completed. Try putting rhinestones and embellishments, but it detracted from the glimmer paper, so I just simply stamped and coloured a butterfly for that empty space. So that's the inside and that's the front. So I hope you've enjoyed today's project. Do give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and pop back for more inspiration next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.